They say that nice guys finish last, but I know that that ain't true, cause I'm the nicest in the booth. Every verse that I spit is proof that I'm perfect when I pursue my dreams and what was meant for me. You cried out for the greatest, I'm only here cause you sent for me. She told me that she loved me and I told her I feel it. I love me too. Hot Boys is up 100 million, because I gotta love myself if I ever think I'ma make it. It's too many snakes that pray that I'm out here naked. I'm fighting through all the scrutiny, backstabbing and mutiny. When I'm on top pursuing me, soon as I fall they muting me, really hoping they ruin me. Scheming, plotting congruently, perseverance influence me. Keep on pushing and doing me. You wanna measure bars and flow, this where the bar set. Malice in the palace, I'm guessing this song is our test. And so to show them that I understand, I made them suspend me without pay for these punches I'm throwing at our fans.
You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They say that winners never quit, quitters they never win. I'ma just keep on pushing, cause quitting that shit's a sin. I go in like I'm starving Marvin, glutton, I eat it all. Even family think that I'm crazy, question every ambition. I laugh at they 9 to 5 middle fingers to they traditions. A fire that rage inside, drive me to my endeavors. Cause where I'm from, your food doomed door will forever prosper. Will prosper, cause he don't move like crab or lobster. Screaming never say die, never will I surrender. A big smile on my face, I'm blessed and highly favored. Don't look at me like a mute, my mom ain't raised no but fake, 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 fake. Akin to my success, moving with no regrets, moving through the rejects. All I want is 2 things, the power and respect. And as an added bonus, run me the fattest of checks. My season never know a hunger pains or projects. You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. What's up? Power and that money,
It'll hit you like a truck.
I am in it just to win
I'm
it.
worth way more than just a buck.
Have my moments when I'm down,
That's why I'm always looking up.
I am shouting from the top.
Tell my parents I
I
said
ain't
what's
losing
up.
no power,
It's
money,
trash.
money,
Still
power,
trash.
throw it
Away?
up
Oh.
for them champagne showers. You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. What's up? Quitters, they never win.
Hey, what's going on, my good people, my favorite people here in the United Sim Football Association? How are we feeling tonight? Hope all is well with you, and don't think I missed out on that biddy right before we got started. I'm gonna hit you with the cheese. Thanks again, Mr. Ryan Davis, hooking the brother up with these biddies, man. Appreciate you for your time, but appreciate each and every one of you that's currently here right now. We got ourselves a great game tonight to close out the Friday doubleheader, Friday night lights, whatever you want to call it. Pittsburgh and New York will be the 2 teams here in this ball game. Should be a fun ride. 2 teams looking to get some momentum going up towards the Eastern Conference. They got to battle a little bit. They still got to get through Charlotte, who's trying to keep that number 3 spot, but should be a fun ride nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Got everything rolling here on my side. Everything's looking good. I got the soundboard rolling and rocking. You love to see it. And we're gonna get this thing kicked off in just a little bit. I'm hit the Brandon. I'll see you under the side. Let's get to the gameplay. Best of luck to Pittsburgh and New York tonight. Let's do it. And we are underway. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pittsburgh starting us off. Looking at the return for Mr. Davis, taking this past the 22 around the 22. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what the homies in the white and black can do to start us off. Jim Carr, first pass is caught to turn it up and going to get through a couple of players as Anthony Stank. 26 yards, stanking them up already. It's 1st and 10 Pittsburgh. Almost broke that tackle from Corn Stalk. Stalk tackling Stank. And it's going to be another pass here. Looking for a man, Millfield, and caught. There goes Mike Hawk pushing forward strong. And yes, we're keeping the innuendo strong here in this ball game. It's 1st and 10 coming. Pittsburgh's looking real nice so far. I love to see it. Okay, New York get off of the field. 2 plays already, and they're already in New York territory. In the shotgun, and they're going to hand it off here. There goes Mike, shedding off one man and taking another to the 36, 35 yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Gonna send a man in motion, and they're gonna pitch it out to Mike, trying to turn up and gonna get close to the 30, but nice tackle right on the edge before he could get even more. Gonna be 3rd and 3 coming up here. Third and 3 coming. So far, a great drive here for Pittsburgh, trying to keep it going. And they are going to hand it off, pushing forward, and he gets close. Did he get the first? They're going to say he did. Mike Hawk keeping the drive alive. Great drive so far here for Pittsburgh. They want to punch it in, though. Oh, do I have the wrong one? Going to be sending this one. Looking right side, it's going to be dropped. And I'm going to make a quick adjustment. I'm sorry again. Do this one here. Much better, much better, much better. Drive continues here for Pittsburgh. Looking for a man and throws it, and caught is Mike inside the 25. 46 yards passing so far for Carr. 3rd and medium here. And it's going to be passing this left side and overthrows his man, Corby and Crimson. And that's going to take this drive to a halt, but they are in field goal range. We'll see if Anita can knock it through. Just a little bit too much mustard there on that pass, but they'll have it from the left hash. Looks like a 35-yard kick, and it's up, and it's going to be doinked off the right uprights, and they are going to go scoreless on drive number 1. Unfortunate there for Pittsburgh. We'll see if New York could do something with it on their first offensive drive. You hate to see a promising drive like that go scoreless, but part of the game of football for sure. And it's going to be a handoff here. Ron Jalone's going to get slowed down immediately. A loss of 2. Taking them backwards there. 2nd and 12. Nice job there by Gus Pack. KT, what's happening? Welcome. Representing Pittsburgh to the fullest. It's pretty deep up in here, Pittsburgh-wise. As we see the fake of the handoff, here comes Cletus Castle, looking left side, is going to throw it, Kurtz up and going to get it close to the 35-yard line. Nice tackle by Colt Wetzel. 3rd and 7 here. Hope everyone's having a beautiful Friday. Going to be passing it again. Castle no field and caught, turning up and right at the sticks. They're going to give him the first, I believe. That was right there. And that will be 1st and 10 here for the homies in New York. He's stuck on the ground. He got shot or something. Part of the Mafia took a hit. Got crunched between 2 defensive players. And there's going to be a handoff here. Finding a little bit of a hole, but it closes short really quickly there. Cassandra Requena there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming. You missed the first play of the game for Pittsburgh. It was a 26-yard pass to you. A real nice play. That white guy talking about it now, looking for a man. Takes off to run. There's going to be a sack. Cassandra Requena. Let them know who you're really from, where you're really from. That's what I should say. It's 3rd and 15. Going to be passing it right side and going to be caught, and it's going to be Charlie Baker over the head of somebody. That is a Moss right there, if I ever seen one. 1st and 10 here for New York, and both teams starting pretty good on their first drive. Jackson Brady tried to reach up for it, but it was just a little out of his reach, and Charlie Baker was in the perfect spot. Handoff, no, it's a fake. Classel by himself and gonna throw this one away. Nothing doing on that one. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 here. Overall, great defense on that catch, but sometimes the perfect offense, it can't be stopped. As New York, they're in Pittsburgh territory now. We'll talk about the players in a little bit. Faking the handoff to Jalone. Going to go cut back in the middle of the field. Throws on the run and dot. Turning up is Baker and taking out of bounds inside the 20. And New York starting to turn up a little bit. Baker with 2 big catches so far in this drive. Looking real nice even under pressure is Castle. It's 1st and 10 here. Nice job staying in bounds as well as they set up in the bunch. First click into the red zone for either team. Looking for a man. It's Castle right side and overthrows everybody. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here after that one. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. How is the stream? It looks pretty good on my side. Can't complain if I do say so myself. 2nd and 10 coming, looking for a man right side and gonna be caught and gonna get, actually dropped it. Nice hit there by the veteran Angel Flugel, aka Angel Food Cake. That's what I like to call him. 3rd and 10 here. And now Pittsburgh has a chance to get off the field holding to 3. Pittsburgh comes into this game at a 1-4 record. New York 2 and 3. And we'll see the fake of the handoff from the shotgun, looking right side and a dot, turning up, trying to get the touchdown, not to be, but Giovanni Walker out the tight end position. Very underrated player, if I do say so myself. That's 1st and goal coming up. And now once again, a perfect pass right over the head of that linebacker. And now they're setting up 1st and goal. Got the 2 tight ends set. Gonna be a pass, looking on the run and throws the man open. It's gonna be a touchdown. Gataki Dracos with another one this season. Once again, trying to keep pacing that tight end of the year award. And so far, you can't ask for too much more than that drive there for New York. Get the stop, get the bucket, and now it's 7-0. As the homies in New York cash out, we will see what Pittsburgh does here in this next drive. Let's talk about their offense while I got some time. Quarterback will be Jim Carr in his 2nd year, trying to get another bucket, another win in his career. Mike Hawk will be the halfback. Wide receivers will be Corbian Crimson, McDonis Magna, Anthony Stank, and Ryan Davis. The latter two, they are the sole rookies here on regards to the wide receiver. Tight end will be rookie Bodacious, who's having a solid year, and kicker / punter will be Anita Dickamy. Yeah, I just said it. Okay, keep it moving. I'm just kidding. We'll talk about the defense in a little bit, but we'll see this kickoff coming soon. It's going to be taken past the 20. A juke move, and there's going to be a flag on the play. Solid return by Davis isn't going to matter. McDonis Magna with the penalty. Now, defensively here for Pittsburgh, they have 4 defensive linemen. Cassandra Quina, Dax Brightmore, Tank Jones, and Jerry Philbin. Linebackers will be Colt Wetzel, Gus Pack, Heavy D, Austin Wheeler, and Kingston Ali. And in the secondary, they have Jackson Brady, Bryce Walker, Angel Flugel, Mitchell Lott, CJ Bird, and Kane Elliott as the homie Mike is going to push forward for a nice gain, a gain of 8. We'll talk about the Pittsburgh team when they get back on offense. Let me go ahead and flick over to that side so I know what I'm doing. There you go. And that's a false start. Unfortunate there from Pitt. A lot of people is asking about the penalties in regards to the sliders. I've had multiple games where there were 2 or less penalties by both teams, so I'm pretty confident in it. Penalties are just a part of the game. You can get hit by bad luck via the penalty. Happens to the best of the teams. Going to be passing it again. Looking left side and overthrows Anthony Stank. Not to be on that play. It's 3rd and 7. Just a little bit too much touch on that pass. Gonna be passing it here, looking screen off the back foot, cuts up, gonna get the first down and some more, and gonna get it past the 35. A great play on 3rd down, gets the job done, and Pittsburgh's on the move again. Beautiful blocking there, got Mike free. And I think if he cut up towards the middle of the field, he might have a little bit more yards, but beggars can't be choosers. Keep the drive alive, that's what I say. As we see Jim Carr, both of his backs next to him, looking right side and caught. There goes Davis with the catch on the other side. Going to get around 9. Not 100% sure if that's his first catch of his career, but did he have one last week? He was in the last game, but I don't think he got a catch. But if that is his first catch, congratulations to him. Many more to come as another false start backs him away from really good field position. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming. You think you had 2? I can't quite remember, but yeah. Great job once again. We'll see if they can continue to drive here. 2nd and 6, still manageable for sure. as it looks like New York is in a lot of press coverage. Going to send a man in motion and hand it off, looking for a crease, and going to get pushed. The extra push gets him the first down. Mike, it's too damn good. That's why I say. But the survey says it'll be more rigged if I made changes during the season, you know. Handoff again, and Mike's going to get him inside New York territory with the gain of 3. Great coverage overall there from New York. This is not, what's that show? I forgot the name of the show off the top of my head. I haven't seen it so long. But you know the one with Steve Harvey. Going to send the man in motion. There goes the homie Mike. Turn it up. And going to get the first down himself. And he's getting a heavy dose here for this Pittsburgh team. That is how we are going to close the quarter of number 1. And yes, that is going to be Family Feud. There you go. I keep forgetting that game. But it is what it is. The drive continues here for Pittsburgh. And they're looking to do a little bit more. Let's do it. 3 more quarters in this ball game, unless we need more time to play. We'll see. Gonna be passing it, short drop back, and gonna be almost caught off the ricochet by Bodacious, but a very testy pass there for sure. 2nd and 10. Yo, that white guy, why don't you get my man's Davis at the GM position, my man? Know you'd be a little busy and stuff. Need someone to check out the staff and all the good stuff. It's gonna be caught out of bounds. The bot player, that was allowed. That was in the perfect spot. 1st and 10 coming up here. And Pittsburgh's on the move. Look at this pass right here. Just lobbed that one. $11 minutes, 39 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. As he almost got a Mafia player offsides, but they're going to hand it off to Mike, and he's going to get swallowed up. Blocking not happening on that particular play. He does get back to the line of scrimmage, though. 2nd and 10. Three wide receivers at the top. Got the tight end at the bottom looking for a man. It's Carr. Going to take off the run and get sacked. Devontae Tree get in the bucket. 3rd and 19 coming up. That's a tough hit right there. And Devontae Tree's been making some big plays this season. Sinister the user is back into the mix. Be passing it again, looking screen, and the defense is screaming. They tried to screen and it almost got free, but that was a perfectly pursued play by that linebacker, and they wasn't field goal range, but I don't think they're in it right now. 4th and 22 coming, and they are outside of field goal range. We'll see what they could do via the pin. Fun is underway. It is going slightly out of bounds, but that is going into the end zone. That was a pretty good bounce, but if that was like a 5 yards shorter, that might have worked out. Regardless of that, it's going to be 1st and 10 Mafia. And we'll talk about their offense here since they're coming on. Quarterback will be Cletus Castle in his 2nd year. Ron Jalone in his 1st year trying to get something going. Wide receivers will be Cam Mello, Riker Bryson, and Charlie Baker as we see a handoff, and it's going to get taken down around the 23-yard line. Tight ends will be Giovanni Walker and Gataki Dracos. Both had really good plays on that last drive. Kicker / punter, Jake Parkey, the rookie, who in my opinion may be the best player in the league. That's just my personal opinion. Ryan Davis sub, that's tier 1. Appreciate you again, big dog. Keep trying to tell you, he's the GOAT. I don't care what no one says. Looking left side, and wide open is Baker. Taken down after a solid gain. Got him caught sleeping in the zone. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. And this is a pretty big game for both of these teams. I'll give him this clip here right in a little bit. Checking up is Jalone, gets stuck by number 20 down at the 40. I'll hit Ryan Davis with this since he subbed.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
2nd and 2 coming up. And it's going to be another handoff. Jalone with a lot of room, going to try to get the first, and I think he got it after that second hit got there by Philbin. Good pursuit, but Jalone gets the job done. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. As you can see, not quite the burst that you'd want to see from your starting halfback. Definitely got to get your upgrade points up. Got to keep upgrading. That's how you get better. 1st and 10 coming up. And you're going to send a man in motion, fakes the jet sweep. Going to be taken off is Jalone, close to the 30. A little shy of 4 yards to carry there from the rookie. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming. And it's going to be another handoff and going to get stopped, but he's going to drag him, man, to make that 3rd down closer. 3rd and 2 coming up here. Definitely in field goal range for sure for Parkey. Don't care what no one says, though. Those Mafia jerseys, just ridiculous. I love them. And they're going to send the jet sweep, going to take off the run and picks up the first is the homie Walker. 8 for 11 on the day for Castle, doing real good. Keeping the drive alive again. Is going to be 1st and 10. And it's going to be another handoff. This time, the homies is ready, but it's still getting dragged across the 20. Jalone trying to get his yardage up. That's looking real nice for him so far. It's 2nd and 4 coming. And New York is slowly walking them down the field. Pittsburgh hasn't really had the football all that much on offense. The defense struggling to get off of the field. And New York is profiting from it. Another handoff and another big hole. Jalone inside the 10 down to the 7. And this New York team, they're making it look a little too easy here. It's 1st and goal coming. Could you imagine if he was like Ulf Jacobson or something? That may have been a touchdown. But so far, this offensive line, they're winning the battle on this D-line. Gonna be passing it, looking rail field and caught, and Charlie Baker's gonna get the touchdown. And another long drive, successful here for the homies in New York. The home crowd's loving it. The away team not looking very nice right now, but still plenty of time as it's only a 2-possession ball game. Kick is up and good. As they go ahead and cash out real quick again. Another 10-play drive there for New York. We'll see how it turns out with Pittsburgh getting the football back. Okay. Had to check a couple things here, but we're going to keep it moving here. You know what I'm saying? 4 minutes left in the in the second quarter. And I'll talk about this New York defense since they're coming to the field. As we see the kickoff from Parkey, should be another touchback. And it definitely is. That's out the back of the end zone. Haven't seen that all season long. That's the fire coming from this New York team. Is going to be 1st and 10. But on defense, they have 3 defensive linemen. Tyree Wells, shout out to Jersey Ice TV. Also Buster Mack and Ivan Johnson. Linebackers Devontae Tree, Ernesto Romero III, Paco Pac II, and rookie Daquan Blackman. Left side is caught, and pushing forward is Mike to give him some more yards. Kind of going with a little bit of the short game. It worked for a good minute, but they have to cash out on those opportunities when they get close. Second one coming up though. And we'll talk about all of our different affiliates and stuff at halftime. I have some things in the works. We got to tighten some things up, but once you see it, it's going to be nice. But that is not nice. Hitting the wrong hole was ball, and it's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up here. Nice job there by D.D. Beasley. Speaking of which, he's one of 3 secondary players here on this New York team. D.D. Beasley at free safety, Neil Mason at corner, and then Corn Stalk, the sole strong safety. And they're going to send ball in motion, and they're going to hand it off to Mike, pushing forward, runs through a man to get to the 40. A tough run right there. He needed every bit. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. That's a bot player for you, Ryan. Yeah, they're made to not be great. That's why most of the better teams, they would have a second halfback, because at the very least, they'll be able to hit those small holes like that. They'll miss a few if they're not that good, but hey, right side and incomplete, and tried to get it to Davis there, but once again, the pass off the mark. Jim Carr trying to get the drive alive. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Jim Carr has a lot of passing ability, but he needs to keep everything going here as we see the drop back here from Carr. Quick drop back and caught. Going to turn up as Mike getting the 1st down inside New York territory. And it's going to be the 2-minute warning here. Definitely needed that. 9 catches in the first half here for Mike. Over 75 yards. Going to be passing it again. It's Carr right side. It's going to be caught. There goes Stank, staying in bounds and gets hit out of bounds. That is going to be unnecessary roughness. Put him inside the 25 for that one. The penalty bug works in Pittsburgh favor this time, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming. One minute, 55 seconds left in the second. Jim Carr makes an adjustment at the line, looking for a pass, takes off, and going to get sacked again. And as soon as they get close, the defense of New York says, you got some more work to do. It's going to be 2nd and 16. Nothing happening there on that play. That's going to be another bucket here for this New York defense, who's been playing stellar, looking for a pass, and it's going to be caught again by Mike. Cuts up and gets inside the 20 again for the first time in this particular drive. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now. One minute left in the second, still plenty of time. Got all 3 timeouts as well. Going to be a drop back here. Looking for a man. Stands in the pocket, left side, and almost throws a pick right there to Devontae Tree. Not the greatest of places I throw that football, but it's going to be 4th and 6. We should see another field goal attempt coming. And if they made that earlier field goal, it could potentially make it a 1-point ball game or 1-possession ball game. But Anita's going to try this one. Kick is up. And this one, it looks a lot better for Pittsburgh. They'll get their first points of the game via the field goal. And so far, they've been able to drive the ball down the field, but they need to get touchdowns. That's the premise of the ball game here. You got to get 7 when the other team is getting 7, because if you're only getting 3, you're going to have to fight a little bit more. But regardless of that, we have ourselves a 11-point ball game in favor of the home team, New York Mafia. Sending this one away as Anita. Let's do it. Down 2 around the 7-yard line. Here comes the return from Giovanni Walker, taking that and standing up a little bit, trying to stay up, but his knee hit the ground there. 1st and 10 coming here for the Mafia. And it'll be imperative for this Pittsburgh team to not allow any points here in these 46 seconds. A turnover would be nice. Looking for a man, right side. It's going to be caught. Stays in bounds. And the homie Dracos getting the first down. Not quite getting out of bounds, though. They'll call the timeout here. Jerry Philbin right there. Almost got caught off sides, getting double teamed, looking for a man right side's gonna be caught and tackled in bounds. They'll use timeout number 2 on that one. And my apologies for not having the ticker up for this game. I thought I had it set up for this particular scoreboard, but I'll go ahead and edit it again. Edit it, make sure it's right for the next one tomorrow. Because you gotta have the ticker up, man. You gotta see what's happening in the league. But it's all good. It's all gravy. As long as the gameplay is working, that's what's most important, right? Looking for a man. Right side is caught. Gonna be 2nd and 6. And they'll more than likely have to call their 3rd and final timeout of the half. So we may end up seeing a Hail Mary attempt. There it is right there. Third and 4 coming up here. Looking for him, and they're going to hand it off, and that's not going to be enough. They're not even going to attempt the Hail Mary. I was surprised about that one. I guess they'll just take the first down, keep the 11-point lead, and we'll go ahead and take it in to the half. And I'll go ahead and hit the advertisement in just a little bit as we see the kickoff. Looking to take this one past the 25. Looks like he'll do just that. And we'll go ahead and flip into it. You already know what time it is. Get your energies up, my good people. Only one way to get the job done here. You got to show some love to Dubby, the official energy drink of the United Sim Football Association. The code on the screen. That's your ticket to greatness. 10% off of each and every order that you do sign up for. Is going to be a fun ride here. A great community, a great product, and you'll be directly supporting the league if you happen to get into the mix of the W. I'm still waiting on my new shaker. It's coming soon. It's going to be a fun ride here. Make sure you show some love to W. Great people, like I said. But we have a few more things to talk about here. It's going to be the homies at Paladin, our second and hopefully not our last official sponsor of the USFA. If you need anything business-wise in regards to your software, make sure that everything's in tip-top shape. That is going to be the place to do it. Once again, you'll be directly supporting the USFA while you do it. And they got a lot of great deals there to make sure that you got everything working for your particular business. And then we'll go ahead and talk about all of our affiliates here, starting with the GSB Gold Standard Basketball. Playoffs coming soon, or playoffs continuing soon right after the break. You know what I'm saying? Gotta show some love to them. They're doing great. Then we also got the homies at Goals Great One Hockey League Sim. They're doing their thug thizzle on the ice, and they're doing the real big over there. Shout out to them. And also the ECFL, our collegiate affiliates. They're doing college football. We're doing the pros. when they get finished with college, they get drafted by us. And we're expecting over 100 players coming into this season. And we got 2 new teams coming. So it's only going to be going up from here. I'm trying to tell you. But shout out to all the homies there. And outside of that, we could go ahead and get back into the mix. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Checking into the chat here. White guy said he got some points on the team. You love to see it. Ryan Davis like, yeah, our offense has got to get it together. Also need to not get 3+ penalties. And it's going to be a handoff here. There goes the homie Jalone. And he cut just 1 too many times there. But he'll take the game to 3. Yeah, not get 3+ penalties and a huge sack as well. Pittsburgh showed a lot of promise so far in this game. They just got to tighten up when they get close to the end zone. Cutting back is Jalone and getting pushed forward for maybe 2 on that play. 3rd and 4 coming up. Hope everyone's having a blessed Friday. The first game between Huntington Beach and Dallas was earlier today on YouTube. Make sure you watch that if you haven't already. That was a fun game. Right side and caught. Is going to be turning up and going to pick up the first down. Jackson Brady couldn't stop him before he could get past the mark. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for New York. Those are the type of plays that you want your players to make. Get your team off the field. But once again, you got to keep upgrading, man. You're not going to get any better if you do not upgrade each week. And they're going to go with the reverse. And there goes Baker turning up past the 35 to around the 40. Actually, only just got 2 to 40 there. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming. But great coverage there. Could have been a lot worse. A win by the Mafia will move them into the number 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. As we see the pass is going to get sacked. Doing some jumping jacks. Cletus Castle's going backwards, and now it's 3rd and 14. Pittsburgh needs to stop again to get their offense back on for the first time in the half. Not a user player there, but overall a great job. Can't be mad at it. New York needs to get past the 48 if they want to keep the drive alive. They're going to send Cam Mello in motion, looking for a man. Middle of the field, ain't going to be incomplete, and that is going to be a stop confirmed there from Pittsburgh. We'll see what their offense can do when they get back to the field. $30 plays so far here for New York. 17 of them passes, so a little bit of a balance outlook there, as that is a high boomer there inside the 15, and there goes the homie Mike past the 20, so he was able to get some yards on that play. 1st and 10 coming up for Pittsburgh. They're trying to get their offense rolling the right way. They're going to need to make some plays for sure. Sending Ryan Davis in motion, looking right side and caught. There goes Bodacious getting past the 25, a gain of about 4, make it 5. Second and medium here for Pittsburgh. I thought an offensive lineman moved there, but they'll send Mike in motion, and it's going to be a pass. Looking left side, it's going to be caught, but it's going backwards. The screen pass to the left does not work out in their favor. It's 3rd and 8 coming up. That man defense slowed that one down. passing it here, looking for a man, Millfield, and caught. There goes Mike past the 40. I mean, that's the 35, making the first down play. He's well over 10 catches. They say 12, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming again for Pittsburgh. Great job. And Mike is doing everything he needs to do to get his team on the map. But they'll need more than just him for sure, as they look for another pass play. Looking for a man, Millfield, and Mike with catch 13, pushing forward and reaching out for the first, and they're going to give it to him. On another level is Mike. The dual threat gets it done. And he's definitely on pace for breaking the catch record so far this season. It'll be Ryan Davis in motion again. They're going to hand it off and going to get dragged down, but it's going to be a holding penalty. Take it back 10. It's going to be 1st and 20 coming. Ryan Davis saying this is a one-man offense. At the current moment, it appears to be, as the third quarter is halfway through. And another false start on top of it. And the defensive penalties, or the offensive penalties, stacking up on top of them. White guys are calling the penalties out. That's 4, but this one here makes 5. Offensive line need to tighten up for sure. Gonna be another handoff, cutting up and gonna drag a man to get some of those yards back close to the 40. It's gonna be 2nd and 18 here. Not liking the juice here. 2nd and 18 coming up. But I believe all the teams up to this point has had at least one game where it's like, bruh, like, where are these penalties coming from? But they can still convert here. Looking, is going to be caught. Turning up his Magna. Going to get past midfield and makes that 3rd down a lot more convertible here. Great job there. Great route. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming. That was a beautiful pass. Worked out flawlessly, but they do have the shotgun here. And it's going to be a pass. Looking for a man. Looking Millfield and caught and pushed backwards. I think he's a little short. 4th and inches indeed. Ball did not have enough time to turn up. And that's going to make it 4th and inches. Will they keep their offense on the field? Me personally, I say try to get the first. See if you could get something going, but they're going to elect to punt unless they fake it here. We've seen a few fakes this season, and it is going to be a fake, and it's going to try to turn up and get stopped. And he tried it, but he does not have the burst to get around the edge. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. Very unfortunate as New York takes over. That's tough, because if he ran up the middle, I think he would have got it. And there is a run up the middle fake play. They chose the outside run. Handoff, looking to turn up, and he's going to get chopped down immediately. Did not expect that not to be, though. 2nd and 7. I was told I should cut out the oof. Cut off the oof soundboard. I would have called oof there, but gotta be professional here. As we hand it off, taking up and trying to get the first. He pushes close to the first. Does he get it? No, they're going to say 3rd and inches. You can have a little swagger and be professional. That's my thought process, but I ain't going to argue. 3rd and inches here. And it is going to be a fake, looking for a man, and going to be caught. There goes Baker with another catch. And the drive shall continue here for New York. It's 1st and 10 coming. looking for a lane and going to run straight into a man. Gets to the 30, and that's really about it. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming. Going to be a drop back here from Castle. Looking, Millfield in, almost picked off. Should have been, but not to be. It's 3rd and 9 coming up. Definitely needed that one, but could not hang on to it. Those are the plays you want your defense to make. See if they can help your offense out a little bit. 3rd and 9 coming. Looking for a man to throw it to. Castle takes off to run. Trying to get the first. He's going to use his legs, and he's going to get the first down, sliding and staying in bounds too. The clock continues to roll, and Cletus Castle, you look pretty nice on that play. That's 1st and 10 here for the Mafia. Great awareness there to not just to get the first down, but also keep the clock running. You got to make sure you make smart plays for your offense. Cletus Castle looking for a man to open. Man is to the left, and there goes the homie. Draco's reaching out for the first, and he's going to be a little short, I think. Nope, they're going to say 1st and goal, and New York is once again on the move. Right before the end of the 3rd quarter, New York with the chance to go up 3 possessions. But New York still has some work to do. 16 seconds on the clock. Short drop back, looking left side and caught. Turn it up, reaching out, and he's gonna get into the end zone. Gataki Dracos getting the catch, and it's not looking too good here for Pittsburgh right now as he just reached up and got it to that goal line. That's all you need to do in the game of football. And it's going to be kick up from Parkey. Should be all day. It is 21-3. And New York's home crowd, they don't have too much to complain about at the current moment. But we cannot say that Pittsburgh did not have their fair share of opportunities this game. They drove down twice. They had a huge sack that they shouldn't have taken. That pretty much took them out of field goal range. They tried to get the 4th down on the previous drive. That didn't work out. These are some of the plays that you got to hit if you're wanting to make a real huge impact. And Pittsburgh's going to be down 18 in this ball game. Five penalties. If we don't change something, our offense might be worse in the league. I wouldn't necessarily say that. There's still a lot of good factors here in this Pittsburgh team offensively. But I think it mostly comes to execution along with taking a few chances. You got 2 of my favorite receivers in the league, and Davis and Stank. Sometimes you got to let them fly a little bit. A little bit of a conservative move so far in this offense has been helping them as they pass it to the right side, and Mike could not reach out to that one. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Maybe some checks within free agency, or I wouldn't say trade anybody, but you know, at this point anything is on the table to improve. But you also got to start at home as well as they hand it off and runs over a dude. And there goes the bot player picking it up right there as we close quarter number 3. Throw your 4s in. Let's go ahead and get it going. Pittsburgh, they got a hole to dig out of. Looking, it's going to be caught there by Mike again for another catch. And Jim Carr looks like he's refusing to go down the field. I don't know if I should credit that to New York's defense or the overall game plan and decision making of the quarterback. Might need to start working on see if you can get the quarterback back active somehow, some way. But a great pass there to Crimson gets them inside New York territory. If they could get a quick score, they're still in the game, but they got to work. And they definitely got to get quick stops on defense on top of it. We've seen New York do this against Tacoma a couple of weeks back. Let them know that, you know, they're the quarterback, got to set the example. Left side and going to be called by Davis off the ricochet. That is perfect. First and 10 coming. And I don't care. I'm going to do it. That's a dot. I don't care what they say. That was nice. That was a tip by the homie right into the hands of Ryan Davis. You love to see it. Drive continues to roll. 10 minutes left in the fourth. Going to pass it again. Looking left side. It's going to be caught. Runs through a man to get to the 25 is Mike. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 coming. I swear, you see, like, you get those type of plays like maybe once a week. Like, just something random happens. Like last week, that player from Arizona bounced the football in his head and ended up catching it. It's kind of weird, but hey. Bring some authenticity to the league. Looking middle field and going to be deflected. Trying to give it to Davis, not to be. 3rd and 5 coming. Ryan Davis like, I'm telling y'all, give me a shot. I'm gonna make those plays. And I can't be mad at the progress. It's gonna be 3rd and 5 coming up. Gonna look for a man. Gonna throw middle field and throws a pick, and that's gonna be the man. That's a bot player, actually, not a user, but the drive once again goes fruitless here for Pittsburgh. You hate to see it, and it looks like New York's gonna go towards more of a running set. Brady takes him down. You hate to see that type of play, especially after the catch earlier. It's gonna set up 2nd and 6 here. Going to be handing this one off again. Jalone getting dragged backwards. 17 carries, 70 yards there for the rookie. One of his better games. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming. .40 plays, pretty much evened out all the way through. And it's going to be another handoff. Great blocking and a nice tackle to keep him away from the sticks. Definitely short of the mark. And it's going to be 4th and inches. And yes, you got more yards than New York currently. And only got 3 points to show for it, but 7.5 minutes left in the fourth. So much promise here in this Pittsburgh team. But execution is definitely one of those things they need to tighten up on. Mike trying to run through a guy, but only gets to the 40. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up for Pittsburgh. Seven and a half minutes left in the fourth quarter. Going to be passing it. Takes off to run, throws it in a dot, turning up. Actually, falling down there. That's going to be, who's that player? Is that McDonald's? Yes, it is. McDonald's Magna with the catch. It's going to be 1st and 10 Pittsburgh. You'd want to see a few more passes up the field. See if they can potentially get them up a little bit. But it's going to be a pass here once again from Carr. Outside the reach is going to be Davis turning up the field, and he does get out of bounds to stop. Well, actually, his knee hit the ground first, but another big play there from Davis. 3 for 35 on the game. Nice reach and catch there. I see the run after the catch kicking in on that one. You love to see it. 1st and 10 coming. Gonna be passing it right side and caught. Runs over a man is bodacious. Bodacious with the bodacious run over. It's going to be 2nd and 7 coming. 2nd and 7 here, 5.5 minutes left. Looking for a man and throws it short and once again off the mark. And if he waited just maybe one more second, I think he had a man free at the top of your screen. 3rd and 7 coming, and this is 4th down territory for sure. Gonna be passing it again, looking in the middle field and caught, and it's gonna be down at the 20-yard line. A great catch there by Bodacious again. 1st and 10 here for Pittsburgh. And once again, Pittsburgh's had multiple opportunities inside the 30 in this ball game. They could very well be tied up or maybe down by 4 points or so, but it's going to be a handoff, cut to the outside and not going to get too much yards there. 2nd and 10 coming. Great run defense here from New York. Push comes to shove. We got a new draft class coming. Could be something you could work on. Maybe, you never know. Millfield and caught. That sheds off a man is Mike. Another big catch inside the 5. Trying to do what he can. Putting the team on his back. And it's unfortunate that a game that he's had has only got his team 3 points, 16 catches, 135 yards. He's looking like a receiver out here. And that could potentially get him up the mark in the halfback catching race. Not quite in the receivers quite yet. He needs a little bit more, but he's going to get dragged down. Trying to get something going, but Tyree Wells, actually no, that's Buster Mack there on the tackle. Yeah, I'm not sure about that play either. And it's going to be a drop back, looking right side and caught. It's going to be Anthony Stain for the touchdown. And probably 2 quarters too late. But if they could get a stop, potentially they could make it a 1-score ball game. 3 minutes left in the 4th. Kick is going to be up here from Anita, and it is going to be good. 21-10 is your score, and we may see a onside kick coming up. See if they can try to get the lucky bounce. Have y'all seen the Madden 24 trailer? I know one of the things that they were thinking of changing or attempting to change is the trajectories for the onside kicks. Could make for some interesting gameplay if we was to move to it, but not anytime soon. I think we're going to be sticking with 22 for a little bit. My personal outlook, maybe for the next 3 seasons, and then we'll think about it. I mean, there's not much we can really do. They don't even know how to mod the game yet, and we don't even have the game out, so we got some time to think about it. That is not going to be good enough. Taking this one past the 45 and add an extra 15 on top of it. It keeps snowballing. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Mafia. I would like to in the future because it is going to be on next gen. But once again, if they're not fully set on actually making a mod for it and checking all the files and everything like that, it really isn't a point. Going to be handing this off and probably going to get stopped. Yes, he is, as Pittsburgh's going to call the timeout here. Second and 7 coming. Handoff and a little bit of a crease. Going to push forward, and he does pick up the 1st down. That's not going to help Pittsburgh at the least bit, as they only got one more timeout left. And New York appears to be the early victors in this ball game, assuming Pittsburgh doesn't find a way to get the football back. Looking right side and gonna be stuck immediately after the catch. A great tackle trying to dislodge that football, but not to be. It's gonna be the final timeout burnt here for the homies in Pittsburgh. I get why you want to call the timeouts early. See if you can try to get the stop, but they got put in the hole after they got the first. As they go ahead and send Devontae Tree apparently from the tight end position. Gonna look for a man right side over the head of Tree, and that's going to be incomplete. It's going to set up 3rd and 6. Now, New York in theory, they could get the field goal. Pittsburgh score again, make it a 1-score game. But it's going to be tough if they don't get the onside kick. As they go ahead and flip everything here via the audible. Gonna look for a man. Takes off to run. Turning up. And gonna flip it, but I think he passed the line of scrimmage. And that's gonna be an illegal forward pass. Lose 5 yards. Loss of down. And we should see the field goal team coming along. Tried to shovel pass there. Did he even complete it? I didn't even see it. I just seen the flag right after he did and just focused on that. 4th and 6 coming though. Looking from the right hash. There goes Parkey trying to add more points on his great season so far. And it's going to be good. A 14-point ball game here for the Mafia. And Pittsburgh will get the football back here. Two and a half minutes left in the 4th quarter. He says, so 1-play touchdown, onside, and run it down, then overtime. Okay. That's a pretty hefty checklist there for sure. But in the game of football, technically anything is possible. As we see this kickoff here from Parkey down to the 2-yard line. Here comes the man. There goes Davis. Sheds off one man and push backwards at the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh back on the field. First and 10. Here comes Carr. Look at Millfield and caught again by Mike. Another catch. And I don't know how many catches he got in this game. He's done everything he could. 17 catches there. That's just ridiculous. Going to be 2nd and 3 coming up. That white guy's like, throw it farther. That wouldn't hurt them. That definitely wouldn't hurt to throw it farther down the field. At this point, you need anything you can get. I think there was no huddle, but it was 2-minute warning. Going to be looking for a play. Another short pass, not pushing the ball down the field. There's going to be 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. And you see the stats right there. He's 32 for 42. He's definitely accurate, but no one's pushing the ball down. But he's not pushing the ball down the field. And there's a no huddle here. Approach the final 90 seconds here. Gonna look for a man again, and once again, there goes the deep pass there inside the 35 to Bodacious. Gonna be 1st and 10 coming up here. Once again, you'd like to see these plays in the 2nd quarter, the 1st quarter, the 3rd quarter even. But they're gonna keep the drive alive here. gonna look for the play. And once again, a short pass. That ain't gonna help him out. And hit inbounds. It's gonna be 2nd and 8 coming up. At this point, they're just taking what the defense gives them. Now, will Mike get 20 catches? That's definitely the record so far this season for a player. Wide receiver, halfback, tight end, whatever. 45 seconds left. Looking for a play. Middle field, and it's going to be 20, and they're going nowhere with it. Once again, defaulting to the short pass. Got to have the awareness and the wherewithal to actually push it down the field. At this point, it's not going to help you get where you need to be. No huddle's coming. 22 seconds. It's 3rd and 5. Taking sweet time there. Looking at another short pass and gonna almost get it ripped out. And I think that may be the ball game, as they do not have enough time to get back up. And the unfortunate turn of events there for Pittsburgh. Had multiple opportunities to get the ball into the end zone, but just fell a little short. You hate to see it, but the New York Mafia, they find a way to get the job done. They move to 3-3 on the season. Pittsburgh will fall to 1-5. 24-10 is your score. And as you can see right there, Pittsburgh led in total offense, 363 to 258. But it's the turnovers, it's the penalties, it's the, well, they actually did score both times in the red zone, but one of them was a field goal, and they had a few drives inside the 30 where they potentially could have scored a touchdown. So you got to have the wherewithal, just like I said before, to push the ball down the field, take some chances. He did throw an interception, which did kind of hurt them as well, but that was kind of late. Cletus Castle, though, he threw 70%. A great job from him. 3 touchdowns on the game. Not a lot of passes. Didn't need to pass that much. Looking at the rushing side of things, 20 for 84 on the day. Mike, 9 for 31, shy of 4 on the carry. Receiving wise, we'll just start with Mike. 21 catches, 154 yards. He definitely helped this case to try to get up the halfback of the year set up, but he's going to need a lot more rushing yards to contend for that. But Bodacious, 4 for 42. Anthony Stank, 3 for 41, got the touchdown. Ryan Davis in his second game gets 3 for 35. McDonald's Magna, 2 for 30. And Corbin Crimson, 1 for 18. Now for New York, only 4 players getting a reception, all users. Kentucky Dracos, 5 for 34, 2 TDs. Charlie Baker, 5 for 95, 1 touchdown. Ron Jalone, 4 for 21. Giovanni Walker, 3 for 26. Now for defense, looks like they have 1 player getting 10 plus. That's going to be D.D. Beasley. Great job from him. Cornstalk with 5 tackles. Buster Mack with 5. Devontae Tree with 5. Neil Mason with 4. Tyree Wells with 4. Daquan Blackman with 2. Ivan Johnson with 1. Paco Pac II with 1. And Ernesto Romero III also with 1 tackle. Now, tackles for loss, D.D. Beasley ends the game with 3. Great job from him. Looks like Ivan Johnson and Buster Mack each get 1 apiece. Sack wise, Paco Pac II and Devontae Tree get the sacks. Interception by a bot player, we ain't worried about that here. Pass deflections, Paco Pac II and Devontae Tree doing their thing. No fumbles or anything like that here. Now for Pittsburgh, they're going to be led by Austin Wheeler with 11 tackles. A great job from him. Kane Elliott ends the game with 8. Kingston Ali with 6. Gus Pack with 5. Mitchell Latt with 4. Tank Jones with 4. Cassandra Raquena with 4. Jackson Brady with 3. Bryce Walker with 3. Angel Flugel with 3. And Colt Wetzel and Jerry Philbin each getting 1 apiece on the tackle side of things. Gus Pack with the sole tackle for loss. Cassandra Raquena, the only user there with the sack. No interceptions. Pass deflections, there's only 3 of them, all by user players, Wheeler, Ali, and Flugel. And that is all the stuff there for defense. Both teams, great job on that side. Now for the kicking side of things, Jake Parkey, perfect on the game as expected. 1 for 1. His longest was 30. Anita, her longest was 35. Looking at the kickoffs, only 7 kickoffs between the two teams, 2 of them both by Parkey. One of them was out the end zone. That was crazy. Punting wise, Jake Parkey led the way at the 50-yard bomber earlier, and it looks like Anita averaged around 35. Looks like they averaged between 40 between the two punters there. Kick return, Ryan Davis ends the day with 22.5. Giovanni Walker with 18.5. Punt return wise, there was only one player that did it, and that was Mike. 2 for 8 on the game. And that is going to close out primetime football on Friday. Once again, congratulations to New York. Pittsburgh, keep your heads up. Still got some more games in this season to get the job done. And outside of that, we could go ahead and wrap this thing up here. We got another game tomorrow. Make sure you watch out for that. And it's going to be Anchorage and Tacoma in this ball game. Western Conference matchup. Anchorage trying to stay with Huntington Beach with the 4-game season in regards to wins, while Tacoma, they coming hot with the activity. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm kind of jealous right now. They're looking nice in that locker room, but they got to get their first win with all these rookies. They're going to have a tough test against a team in Anchorage who has yet to lose to a team in the Western Conference. Perfect so far on the season. But we'll go ahead and talk about that tomorrow, same time as always. But until then, stay safe and let's get this money.